undoubtedly one of the best hot tubs on earth. It's a natural spa right here on the dock. I'm probably gonna go get in the water in a bit as I figured out how to get out. Make Brad do it with me. A minute to kind of catch everything while we're here in Siglo. I love it here. I'm gonna go back tomorrow morning and conquer that hike. I'm excited about that. I booked some tickets today. So next month, I'm going to Africa. I'm going with Kelly Starrett and some other friends to go on a rafting trip on the Zambezi. And that makes me really nervous. Like, travel I really love, but I know that I still get nervous traveling to new places. And it's not like the there that stresses me out. It's details of shit of like picking up rental cars, it's the airports, it's customs, it's the border. Those things still stress me out quite a bit, especially traveling to off the beaten path places, right? Like, so Africa, for one. I have so much built up as what I imagine to be a real hassle due to what media tells me about Africa, and that a lack of organization and corruption, all these things. Personally, I don't have any fucking idea because I've never been. So this will be a big trip. So I was going to be going to Africa and then flying home on the 12th of next month. But instead, I've rerouted my ticket now from Zimbabwe at Victoria Falls to Dubai to go watch Steffi's fight. I'll never have a better chance or a better reason to go to Dubai that I can think of right now. Who fucking knows what the future holds, right? Getting a chance to do this and go watch and support, plus Happy's fighting, plus Josh Bridges is fighting. So it's a bunch of people like within my nexus that are just rad friends, and I can, and it seems really fun, so why not? But now that has definitely added another big mix of travel. So my flight will be St. Louis to Atlanta, Johannesburg, switch airlines, Zimbabwe to Victoria Falls. And then I go Victoria Falls, Botswana to Ethiopia to Dubai, and then Dubai, Paris, Atlanta, home. The Dubai home doesn't stress me out. It's that very, very strange trip of I'm flying from Victoria Falls on one trip to Dubai for another trip. It makes me really uncomfortable. Yeah, I love traveling, but that's one of the reasons I go, and I still catch myself getting frustrated. It's not like I'm not getting overwhelmed and freaking out and getting frustrated. Like, it fucking happens. But I know that every time I do that and I succeed, it builds confidence. Also, because I'll be doing this trip solo, like, that gives me freedom, because I don't feel responsible for two other people. Anyway, like, it's experience that relieves anxiety. I want to be an experienced, competent traveler. You got to go to weird places, and you got to be comfortable in uncomfortable situations, and a lot more willing to go with the flow, which are things I'd like to develop more. Anyway, I'm really excited about some really wild future travel. On with the trip, and this place is incredible. Out of the hot tub, into the cold. About that time of day. Good morning. About 8:45 here in Siglo. We are gonna go attack this hike that kicked the shit out of me last time I was here, and go actually enjoy it. Here we go. All right, hike is starting. No motorcycles or cars, so you know we're doing it on foot. Right at 9 o'clock. We'll see how long it takes us. Beautiful day here. Little morning activity with my lady. She's my favorite. I don't know if you guys know that yet. But I feel like that's been pretty consistent information.
It's crazy because you also know young Oliver. And I don't know how I can be chosen as favorite if you know that he exists.
I'm allowed to do different things with you. Chose the wrong way to start. Bitch at the front desk lied to us. In typical Matt Vincent fashion, everything's a bit of a clusterfuck. We'll move on. We're gonna go that way. We made it through this really dangerous gate. Thank God. We already did a rock slide. We've shed too many clothes, and we've made it through a dangerous checkpoint. Boop. So this section, like this little incline, was something I had to do with 2 sticks and couldn't walk down the normal way. And I remember coming up to the edge of these inclines. Clear, these are not challenging inclines. This trail would be runnable pretty quickly if you were so inclined. I'm not. Right over. Boop. That's our hotel. And we did it. Hurrah!
Hoorah.
You know, it is a bit anticlimactic, right? But there's not much to this hike. It really isn't anything. You know, it's still really rad. It's still an incredible view. It was a really good memory getting to do that with everyone that was here last time. It was the me, and that memory is so strong that it was a hard day physically for me and emotionally just getting beat, that by the time I had finished the hike, I was completely spent and felt like just such a piece of shit physically that I'd allow my body to deteriorate to that point. And was everything worth it? And we're here now, and we're doing cool shit, and we're unstoppable. 'Cause we can do anything. So them's the rules. And all the way around Iceland in these little towns, we keep seeing these. Is it great?
It's great.
All right. A little bit more solid ground.
Hey, up.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see why you would want to be on here.
It's only 10:15. Have a better morning than me. When was the last time you did a hike and jumped on a trampoline before 10 a.m.? Question your decisions. Have more fun. In northern Iceland, perhaps I'll go take a dip in the sea. Whatever, there's things you can do. For the next moment of today's adventure, we have reached outside of HVIII to what I believe is Waterfalls. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. It seems to be over there. It's a new place I haven't been.
Iceland is gentlemen to lovely.
Time to check it out. You're on the wrong side.
I'm not in danger.
You're on the wrong side.
Okay.
You're on the wrong side, Brant.
Okay, I can't get involved with this girl.
You're on the wrong side. So, Waterfalls is pretty rad. Another waterfall I wasn't expecting. I like it. So we took this dirt road off of the main path and found this other waterfall, which is another gigantic, huge waterfall. This country's incredible. It just doesn't look like Earth, man. At least not the one I'm accustomed to. It's an unreal place. That's super fucking gnarly. Whoa! Lacey, well done. That's so much water. Holy shit.
Perfect rainbow.
Incredible. So, just about certain that, especially the other side of it, is where the opening shot of Prometheus got filmed, with the architect putting the secret black stuff into the water. And in a really classic top-notch tourist move. What's up with them flies, man? What are you doing? Being attacked. In a top-notch tourist move, we're gonna make our way into the Grozja something cave. which is where Jon Snow lost his virginity to the wildling. So I guess it's important that we see where a fictional character allegedly made sex. If you're gonna pick a fictional place to make love in the wildling, this is a good one. Hey babe, there's people who've made rock sex before.
Yeah.
How do you rank Jon Snow's cave?
It's not like they're gonna be on the rocks and out of the water. It's not particularly spacious, but you can make it work.
There's a lot of flies.
Sure.
Yeah, so just getting to explore like new parts of Iceland that I've never been to is really cool. Having the camper van really changes it up because I'm not really concerned about where we're gonna end up sleeping or what we're doing. Was a little nervous until we kind of just did an off the grid night. I know wild camping's not allowed in Iceland anymore, and I get it. It's not my favorite option. We may very well tonight just camp at the campsite in the town on the east coast. So we're gonna stay in Iceland or something like that. Despite all of the trips here, my Icelandic's no better. And anyone who's been around long enough knows I barely speak English, so here we are. All these like super rad shaped stones are the basalt columns, and it happens whenever they cool and they fracture in this six-sided pattern. A lot of the places use the same stones for like stepping stones and stuff like that because they cut and all fit together. You know, being able to use those things is important design elements, and you see the way they build houses and stuff like that kind of inspires to different ideas, different vibes, different stuff to be stoked on. So who knows what comes out of a trip like this, but I know I need to see it and kind of be around it to get pumped on. Successful day adventuring the ring road. We have probably one more night and then we'll be back in Reykjavik. Those stairs are a lot. So we're gonna camp here. We're gonna try to figure out how to get to the other side to get into the canyon tomorrow morning. Really rad day, seeing some Iceland that I've never got to see before and venturing into parts unknown. Really, really fun. So we're gonna set up camp in a beautiful van. We're gonna sleep it out here.